welcome to my channel. It's Vanessa here in Nessa kitchen again, and in today's video I'll be making this beef stir fried. So here are the ingredients I'll be using in making my beef stir fry. I'll be using the 3 types of paprika, the green, the yellow and the red. I grated a little bit of ginger and garlic, and I'll be using my soya sauce. I'll be using my starch. Here are all the seasoning cubes I'll be using, and this is our beef. And of course I'll be using olive oil and honey. So let's get right into the video. First of all, this is my beef, but I got the beef that is already like cut into pieces right from the store. You can buy the one that is not yet cut, then when you get home you just cut it up. But for me, I like buying the one that is already cut so that it will make the work a little bit easier. Yes, so I'm just sorting out the beef. I'm looking for the ones that are big so that I will just cut them and make them to be a little bit flat, not so big. So after sorting out all my beef, I'm going to just pack them up into a pan, as you can see, in a bowl. So now it's time for us to season our beef properly. So I'm just going to bring out all my seasoning cubes. You can use any seasoning cubes of your choice. These are the seasoning cubes I'll be using. First of all, I'll go in with my soya sauce. Yeah, you need soya sauce. After putting in my soya sauce, I'm just going to go ahead and put in olive oil. You can use olive oil or the normal vegetable oil. Then the next, I'm just going to put in my starch on the beef. Then now it's time for me to just season it up with my seasoning cubes. You can use any seasoning cube of your choice, just black pepper, white pepper, and powdered ginger, powdered garlic, the non-Maggi cube, or just any season of your choice. But for all the seasons that I used in this stir fry, I'm going to leave them down in the description box. So after putting all my season cubes, as you can see, that's just what I'm doing. I'm just seasoning all the beef. I'll just season them to my taste, and you too, you season yours to your taste. So the next, now of course we have to put in our honey. It's a must. You have to put in your honey. You can use honey or brown sugar. So let me say honey is optional. You can use honey or brown sugar. We just want a little bit of sweetness and also a little bit of saltness. That is why after using honey, I still put a little bit of salt. Not too salty and not too sweet. After that, I just sprinkle in a little bit of onions, green onions. I sprinkle on the beef. So now it's time for us to just properly mix our beef, and of course I'm going to use my hands. You can use your hands or you can use any other thing you feel or you like, but for me I prefer using my hands. So as you can see, I'm just mixing it up very well. Yes, now it's properly mixed. So I'm just going to cover this up and allow it to stay for like 20 minutes or 30 minutes. But if you're not really like using it immediately, you can allow it to stay for an hour. But for me, I'm going to leave mine for just 20 minutes because I want to make it immediately for dinner. So I'll just cover it up like that and just set it aside. And the next, now, yes, we are going to be eating it with rice. So I just went ahead and I was just boiling my rice, as you can see. So now I'll just set a pan on fire, and of course I will be using olive oil again. So I'll just put in a little bit of olive oil and just allow it to heat up a little bit. So once my olive oil is being heated up, now it's time for us to make the sauce for our beef stir fry. A little bit of sauce. So I just put a little bit of water. I put a little bit of starch. So now I'm going to put a little bit of my soya sauce. As you can see, I'll just go ahead and put a little bit of pepper because of course it's peppered beef stir sauce. So I'll just put a little bit of pepper, and that is my ginger and also my garlic. I'll just put everything and I'll just mix up the sauce or the paste that we are going to use for the sauce. And yeah, Just mix it properly and just set it aside. Yes, it's done. So now my oil is already heated up. It's time for us to fry our beef. Our beef has been staying for like 30 minutes. Yes, so it's done now. I'll just go ahead and put it inside the pan. Just put it in the pan and allow it. You have to just allow it, fry it gently on not so low heat but not so high heat. Just fry it so that the beef will be properly done. But if you like eating things that are like half done, not really cooked, it's okay. But for me, I love it when my beef is properly done very well. So I'll really allow it to like fry. And as you can see, the beef is like sticking up. It's because we use honey. That is why you can see it's been a little bit sticky, but it's okay. So my beef is still frying, or still, yeah, it's still frying, but it's almost done. Yeah, so now my beef is already done. I'm okay with it like this, so I'll just go ahead and just bring it out from the pan. As you can see, I'm still going to make use of that pan. You can use the same pan or you can use another pan, but for me, I'll still go ahead and use this same pan. So I'll just bring out the beef. Yeah, this is my beef. It's perfectly done. Oh my god, it was so yummy with the honey and everything on it. It was so nice. So next, now I'm just going to put in my onions, because I've already put my ginger and my garlic in my sauce, the sauce I was making. As if you're not put in your ginger and your garlic in your sauce, the first thing you put your ginger and your garlic in the pan, then you put your onions. But for me, I went ahead with the onions. Then now I'm just going to put in all the 3 types of paprika, the yellow, the green and the red paprika, as you can see. So I'll just stir that up, continue stirring it up, like mix it. Don't allow it to be too cooked, and don't allow it to be too cooked. So now it's time for me to just put in the sauce we made with the starch, water, soya sauce, the ginger and the garlic. So I'll just put it in. As you can see, I'll mix that up and it's done. Now it's time for me to just put in my beef. After putting in my beef, I'll just mix it. I won't really allow it to stay long on fire so that the vegetables won't become too soft. And here is our perfect, delicious, easy made beef stir fried, or peppered beef stir fried. It's so yummy, and I went ahead and I ate it with rice, of course. I hope you guys will try this recipe. I hope you like it. Please don't forget to share the video. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, and please, if you've not subscribed to my channel, subscribe to my channel, and I'll be seeing you guys next in my video. Do have a lovely day. Bye.